hello everyone. Can you guys see me? Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna see like left and right. Wait, I think I should let me just transfer my page from my Facebook on the left side. If not, I will be overwhelmed with a lot of monitors that I have right now. So how is everyone? How's your weekend? All right. Okay, so we have few viewers right now, but it's fine. So tonight I'm back again with the FB Live in Cebu Digital Hub page. If you guys interested on watching what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna learn about Adobe Spark, which is something new. It's not new in the game, it's not new in the industry. It's more new as in there's not a lot of workshop or training that has been done in using Adobe Spark, so I think something that exciting for me to do as well. So and the fact that a Cebu Digital Hub having me tonight to do this workshop, like 1 hour workshop, introducing you guys get started about Adobe Spark, I think it's something that interesting as well. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, you guys are allowed to drop questions in the comment down there. I think I can read your comments, I believe. If not, then you guys can just simply watch and also follow the demo if you guys want. So it's gonna be like a very quick and so simple workshop, is it? FB Live, I would say it's an FB Live, simple live showing, just introducing you guys about the Adobe Spark by Adobe itself. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Najila. I'm Adobe certified expert, also instructor. So I've been doing Adobe training for the past few years. I also have learned or teach. I also teach not just Adobe Spark. I also do photography, videography. So my discipline is more all over the places. I do a lot of things. Premiere Pro, InDesign, Illustrator, designing, Photoshop, Lightroom, all of that. So if you guys have any questions other than that, you guys are welcome to follow my social media, or you guys can just simply search my name, or you guys can see my handle over there on the, is it left side? Down there? Supposedly. Okay, okay. Hi. Yeah, hi Azura. It's good to see you again. Sis here. I know you're always excited when I do live, which is good to see familiar faces. All right, we can just get into it. I think it's gonna be a simple live. Is my music okay with you guys, or is it too loud? Let me know, because it's everywhere. Okay, so Adobe Spark is one of the Adobe product. If you guys subscribe to Adobe, you guys by default you guys will get Adobe Spark option as well. Example, I'm subscribing to full apps Adobe, so I will get this Adobe Spark premium full features, fully featured. And then example, if you guys only subscribe to one of the package, example you are photographer, so you just only subscribe to photography package or photography, was it a package? Yeah, plan, it's a plan, photography plan. Then actually if you go down there, you guys can also see that you're also entitled to get Adobe Spark options, like a starting pack, starter pack kind of things lah. So if you guys never subscribe to any Adobe product and you guys only want to try Adobe Spark, you guys are welcome to just go to adobe.com and search for Adobe Spark, and you can see down there you guys are also entitled to for free 30 days trial. I'm sorry, I think it's too loud for me. Wait, okay. 30 days trial, so you guys will get all premium features, templates, fonts, and everything that we have under inside of the Adobe Spark, but by just doing the trial thingy. Just start your free trial. They have 30 days. Most of the Adobe software only entitled for 7 days, example Photoshop, Illustrator, all the big guy normally entitled for only 7 days trial, but when it comes to Adobe Spark, you can get until up to 30 days trial. That's one thing. A second thing is Adobe Spark, they have like few things under it. They have they have Spark Post, which is you can create poster, you can create any kind of posting for your social media, for your brand, for your Instagram post, for your Twitter, for your Facebook, all of that. That one falls under Adobe Spark Post, we call it. It's under one big family, which is Adobe Spark, but down there they have like 3 branches, I would say branches. The first one is Spark Post, where you guys can post your stuff. Like this one, you guys can create any posting, like depending to different kind of layout. They have like templates where you guys can create based on the layout. Like, let me show you. Like this, we have like a bunch of layout for Instagram story, Instagram post, Facebook post, photo collage, presentation, website, That one is under Adobe Post. Under Spark Post. And then they also have another one, which is a Spark Page. Okay, Spark Post for your posting, for your social media post. They have another one called Spark Page, P-A-G-E, what is that? P-A-G-E, page. Okay, so that Adobe Spark Page is focusing more on the website. It's not like you can build the website, it's more like you can create a website page. You know, it's different. Building a website can be like very overwhelming because you have to learn a bunch of stuff, coding, maybe some of it coding, a bit of like front end, back end, designing, developing, you know, like the domain, all of that, web development kind of things. Can be like overwhelming if you guys new or a beginner. But if you just want to create one page, example, I have an event maybe next week, example, like I have another workshop whatsoever, and then I want to just promote that event, that page, that event only. So I can create something like a page like this one. So I have like one page specifically where I put all of my title. This one is example, this is not my page, I just took example. And then you can just build any kind of like a posting, put some of the details for your events, some poster, some videos, anything that you want to put related to the event. You guys can actually add it and then make it as one page. But of course, you guys cannot make like any registration or any add to cart kind of functions, because this is not e-commerce website. It's just a page where you guys can promote and bring people or direct people to one page with all of the information related to that thing. Because there are times when you cannot put all of the design, you cannot put all of the information in one poster because it's like too much things that you want to share. There's so much things that you want to tell about. So maybe you need one specific page just to lay out all of the information. All right, so that's why we have another one which is called Spark Page. It's actually a one page, like independent solo individual page where you guys can just add all the informations and then people can read about it, and it's like you writing an article and stuff. All right, but it's like we call it as a page. It's not associated with any website. You don't have to have any domain or whatsoever. You can just simply have like on the Adobe ID, where you guys need that for you to sign in and also for you to create the post, the page, and whatsoever. So we have Spark Post, which is for your social media posting, and second we have Spark Page for your like one page kind of like site. Oh, I wouldn't say website, just like one page. And then third one we have Spark Videos. Spark Video is like you can like, it's not like a fully video editing kind of features, like things that you can do in Rush, things that you can do in Premiere Pro. You can actually do it 100% in Spark Video, but it's more like you can actually assemble your videos and put it so people can watch your videos. It's like you can just put your videos in one place like this and then put on some, like, it's like kind of like animation, like small animation where you guys can put some text, put some like, you know, solid color, solid background, and put some videos behind it. It's like more to, you use as still images but you compile it as a video. That one is what we call Spark Videos. Maybe you want to do a montage. Maybe you want to like, hey, I want to like teach people on how to cook this recipe. So I'm gonna put a title for the recipe. I'm gonna put some images of like, oh, this is what we're gonna bake, and this is all the ingredients that we need, all of the text, all of the solid background, all of the images. It's like you put creating a montage, like, and then make it like a video. That one is under Spark Video. So we have like 3 things under Adobe Spark: Spark Post, social media posting; Spark Page for your website article kind of thing, where you can direct people to one place; and then we also have Spark Video, where you guys can compile all of your montage, all of your still images, and make it a video. All right, but of course we don't have enough time for us to cover all of that, but I'm just going to focus more tonight on creating the Spark post. All right, because I think most of us will be using a lot of Spark posts for our branding, for our social media, if you guys just want to create one simple post. All right, if you guys want to go to like sparkadobe.com, you guys can just simply, I'm just going to drop you this link, but I'm not sure if you guys can access it, but if you guys like subscribe to Adobe, you guys automatically can sign in. Let me just make it smaller so that you guys can see. Okay, now you can see my screen fully. Right. So on the right side, you can see I already signed in using my own Adobe ID. If you guys have one Adobe ID, you guys are welcome to sign in using your own Adobe ID. Or if you guys still new with Adobe, you guys can just register and then just use the Spark trial. They have like 30 days trial, so super cool. All right. So once you get into that Adobe ID, using that Adobe ID, you get into the Spark thingy. You guys can see like, hey Najwa, tell us with Spark. So now I'm already in my Adobe Spark environment, where this is all the place where you guys can do that 3 things: the posting, the Spark post, the Spark videos, and also the Spark page. It's not like like if you want to do the Spark post, you have to use different site. If you want to do Adobe Spark video, you have to use different site. It's actually under the Adobe Spark thingy. This is like the main or the master account, I would say, like where you guys, the master platform where you guys can access all of the functions that related to Adobe Spark. Okay. So of course, the first one, if you go here, you can see we have home, and you can see also on top you have like what we call like a search bar, where you guys can find bunch of inspirations, bunch of templates, bunch of bunch of example. An example, what I'm trying to say is, if you're like looking for maybe you want to do let's say baking, maybe you want to do like a baking poster for your recipe and stuff, so you guys can search baking or cakes, I don't know, bakery, things like that, and they will actually shows all of the templates or example that people already did using under baking topics or baking sample. You can see how people do the layouting. When I say layouting, means like how they arrange the images, how they put the text, how they what kind of image they use, and also what kind of font that's suitable for that poster. So you can see some of the sample that we already have under this Spark post. Example, maybe I like this one. I think I like this one this time. So if I want to see this thing, you can see this is actually one of the templates and premium templates, and then you can see here we have 81 remixes, meaning these remixes means that you can actually add like drag and drop kind of things. You can change the color, you can change the font, you can change the background, you can change the shape of things. There's a lot of like 81 kind of things that you can do with this template alone, meaning it's not like once you download the template, once you download the template, you can only get this kind of vibe, just only change images. No, you can do more than that. But I'm not going to go to the template yet. I'm just going to bring you guys to this whole Spark thingy first before we jump into creating stuff. So there's a bunch of things that you can search from the search bar. I like using this function. Sometimes you need inspiration to start creating, you know. So this is one of the best place where you guys can see example of people creating menu, book, poster, like a web design, I like this one. This is cute animation thingy, and you can see we have like 40,000. Oh, there's a lot of remixes. Maybe we can start with this one. All right. So example, if I want to create from this template, of course you can browse through. Let's see this one. This is interesting. So if you want to start from there, you guys can just simply click on it, and you can see here they have features for your iPhone and iPad. And of course, it's not this Adobe Spark, you can also access it using your phone. Ta-da! It's available for your iOS, it's available for your Android, iPad, tablet, whatever. You guys can just simply search in your, what do we call, application store, and then just go with Spark. Mana Spark. Okay, so you can see they have like, I don't know if you guys can see, you guys can use your own phone and search for it. So they have like Spark, and they have like Spark, Adobe Spark Post. They have that. They also have if you click on that, yeah, if you see here, they have like Adobe Spark, and this apps is in bundle. So they have like 3 things in this bundle apps. I have no idea why I'm like showing you guys in the small screen, but bear with me. What is that thing? Oh, there's actually a reflection. My bad. So you guys can just like download that bundle, and you guys will get access to that. All of the three things. One thing about when it comes to application is kind of like separated. For Spark Post, one app, Spark Page, one app, Spark Video, one app. So they don't really mix it in one master app. I think that one is good because it's not like example, you want to do video, you can only open Spark Videos, and they will only show you the function for video making only, you know, which is cool. But when it comes to like, if you want to create your posting, whatever, on the desktop, then you guys have a bigger screen for you to switch and also drag stuff in. So this is just an example. If you start creating from the post, from the template, and example, I'm gonna go back to my project, back to this one, back to my home. I just show you like if you guys want to use from your template. So here you guys can see from your templates, Instagram story, if you want to create any posting for your Instagram post, okay, and then such lah. But one thing is, example, if you're working under your own brand, you of course you have your own logo, right? You have your own logo, you have your own color, your brand color, you also have your own font. I think that's the most main things that exist inside of the brand identity. You need to have the logo, that's how you build a brand, and also you need to have the right font that consistent. Like one thing about branding is it has to be consistent. You cannot just simply like, okay, today I feel like using this font, tomorrow I feel like using different font. It has to be consistent. So you need to have your own specific brand font. And then of course the third one is your brand color. So these 3 things is the main thing that's going to shape your branding. The logo, which is the look, the vibe of your brand. It's like a it's like a cheeky, fun kind of brand, or is it very like corporate brand? Or is it something like fun or just like vibing with anything? So you need to have that look for your brand. And then of course the font and also the color. So when it comes to branding, you can just simply focus on under these brand functions here. So here, one thing about Spark is that I like it is very like you just throw one logo and it will try to apply to your whole thing. You don't have to manually add in logo one by one into your every single post. Once you already add your brand, whatever post that you're going to create in the future, it's going to keep on adding that logo automatically for you. All you got to do is just like drop in the asset, your brand asset. So example, I have my own company brand over here, Lifetime Projects. So example, if you want to create your own brand, you guys can just simply create a brand over here. All right. So you guys can click create a brand over here, and you guys can start adding on your logo, picking up your color. You can see we have color and also your font. So this is the 3 things that you need to have before you can go further. So example, I'm just gonna drop in some sample that I have. I have like logos here. So example, I want to add logo here. I'm just going to click upload logo. So let me just find my folder again. Where is it? Here. Okay, we have it here. So logos that I can pick, and when it comes to logo, right, example, if you have a logo designer that actually designed the logo for you, normally they will come and give you different kind of like resolution, different kind of size. They have in square, they have in landscape, they have in portrait, they have it like for web header and that kind of things, and also they have like for solid background, also transparent background. They're gonna have like, they're gonna give you a bunch of different kind of version for your logo. It's like whether like this logo it's for a solid background, black background, and this logo is for white background. Normally they're gonna give you different kind of variation when it comes to logo design if you have. All right, so here you can see we have a full logo JPEG, square logo, transparent, and also transparent scale. Maybe we can go with full logo JPEG and just click open. So it's going to add your logo here and your asset inside, and you can see this is just sample of the post, how they're going to apply the logo on top of your post. So if you add on like full logo, of course you're going to add on the exact logo with the black background, but if you don't want to have it, you can also add it, example, change here and then take the transparent one and just click OK. So you can see it's automatically like change the whole look for you in just like one click. So you don't have to go manually and readjust your logo one by one. It's like super efficient, I would say. And then after you pick and have your logo in, you can go to pick your color. So when it comes to color, if you already built your brand identity, normally you will have a hex, H-E-X color code, specific color code, because color, there's like millions of colors out there, and when it comes to branding, normally they will stick to the exact color. Different, like, you know, they really like shows like take a serious note on color thingy. So maybe if you guys let me just try to open, if you have like example specific color, so you can just simply go here and copy the color code or hex color that you have and just paste it inside. But one thing about the Spark, right, example, if you already like add in or import your logo, they're gonna try to find the color that related to that logo. Example, I have like this orange color, so you can see they already like pick the color from that logo color. Maybe most probably your brand logo will associate with your logo, your brand color will associate with your logo color. Yes. So, but example, if you have a specific hex code, you can just simply key in, but normally it will look like almost the same color, but maybe just slightly different, but you won't really give effects in terms of like the color that you see from your eye, unless if your brand is very particular when it comes to color. Or maybe you guys are using a specific color that the only color that you have on earth, like only your brand using that color. I don't know. It can be that complicated. I have no idea. But you can always take the color from your logo, or you can just simply key in the hex color code, or you wanna use a color picker. Of course, this is a color picker where you guys can just like, oh, this is the color that I'm looking for. Maybe you have a different logo color, but you have a different kind of brand color. Maybe, I have no idea. Maybe you guys doing your stuff that way. So example, if I key in the logo color here, sorry, the color for your brand here, you can just click save. So by default, it's going to apply the color of your brand, and it will try to apply that specific color to your post. So here is just example of how your post gonna looks like. Here is how your post, so it's also post. This one is like a video gonna looks like, and this one is example if you have any web page or for your Spark page. Okay, so I like the fact that whatever changes that you did on the left side, it's like real timely like apply, so you can have the idea what's going on and how it's gonna turns out. I like that. And then under here you can see we have font. Okay, when it comes to font, as I mentioned, normally most of the brand, they have their own font. They want to have like a bold kind of vibe, so they're gonna use a bolder font. If they're like very, oh, we just like new, starting new, we are not yet established, maybe you're gonna use very relaxed kind of font. I don't know, it depends on your brand identity. I cannot say. Maybe I like this font, so I'm gonna stick to this one. But if you have a specific font, things is you can also upload your own font down there. This is the one that we have. Why I keep on saying we? This is the one that they have inside of this Adobe Spark collection, where you guys can use for free. But if you have your own specific one, you guys can just click add your font and open your font file. You know, the one that yang macam with blah 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 font.otf lah or .ttf, I think. Yeah, the open type dan juga true type TTF, that kind of format for your fonts. You can also add that, like this one, TTF, TTF, TTF. Sometimes you have this one is true type, another one is open type. It's almost the same but slightly different when it comes to like flexibility. And true type is like, yeah, I would just like leave it here. It's gonna be like very technical over there. So this is where you guys can add on your own font brand if you have one. So just click open. By default, they will say add your font to access across Spark, meaning I'm going to use this font across all of my posting that I'm gonna create using Spark. And then it says you can add more if you have more than one. Some people, they have like, for title, we're going to use this specific font. For the body paragraph, we're going to use different kind of specific font. So we will be converting, example, Adobe will ask and say that we will, what I'm trying to say, we will be converting the font files you provided to us, storing it for your use. Meaning Adobe will not be holding or like put it public. It's just they save your asset for our own use. So they are not going to just take it and then use it everywhere else. So by uploading a font to this service, you warrant that you have all necessary rights and license to allow us to modify and store the font in this way. So technically, we are just granting Adobe permission to say, Adobe, it's fine, you can store my stuff here because I'm just going to use it for my own sake. But they're not going to put in the public, because there are certain fonts that you actually customize or create your own, something that you cannot get from Google, or it's not out there. Okay, there are some brands actually create their own specific font. So by granting this, you're actually saying that it's fine, Adobe can save it for me because I'm going to keep on using it. Okay, it's taking some time. All right, it is now. So you can see they are trying to apply that font across all of my posts. All right, so that's the big thing, the logo, the color, and also the font. Then you can move on. Brand name. And then they say, okay, now you have all of your asset. What is your brand name? Okay, give me one brand that you guys want to give. I don't know. I have no idea. What should I brand? What should I name it? Anything that you guys want to give? Help me out here. What should we like name our brand? Orange, Oyin. I'm just gonna go with Oyin, but don't judge me. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that, Oyin. Okay, that sounds so silly. Let's go with that. Copycat. What is copycat? Okay, I like that. Let's go with that. Copycat. So we can use that brand name, and you can create my brand. Hang on tight. So now you already create your own brand. You can see create own brand content with your team. This is, I think, something that exciting when it comes to Spark. Sometimes you have your own marketing team or your own social team that actually handling all of the posting. So maybe you are like the owner or the founder of that company. So you want to see, you want to make sure, you want to like know, making sure that your team actually creating stuff based on the look that you desire. So you can actually like, you know, create and have your team on board, and everybody can get access to it. Got it. Yes, I'm getting it. What's wrong with this? Okay, so you can actually allow people to have the same access to your assets, you know, by clicking on top here. We have invite people. So you click on top of that, you can actually key in their emails. So I'm the owner here. It's like the same concept if you do like Google Drive thingy. If you want to have people viewing or sharing the same file to other people, you can just like simply key in the email and also just copy the link and send over to them. That's all. It's very simple. So everybody can get access to the same logo, same font, same name, same color, all of that. So it's easier, so that no one will have a problem like, Why your colors is different? Why don't you follow our exact color? Da, da, da. Remember, but when it comes to branding, it's all about consistency. So everything has to be summer and also has to be neat and tidy, I would say that. So example, remember what I mentioned, sometimes when you have a logo designer that create a logo for you, so maybe you kind of come up with a different kind of logo, you know, like ada transparent, ada for solid background, black on the black background, ada for on a white background. So you can keep on adding on that logo, so you can have variation of your logo over here by adding on more logos. So I can have here like you know, logos here. I masukkan maybe square logo, I can add that. I want to add more transparent square. All of the variation that you guys have, just add on. And here when you say replace logo, means if you have another logo, maybe you rebrand, mungkin you tukar letak sparkle ke, I don't know, you can have that. So you can keep on adding and keep and then like shuffling in using based on your content, you know. So it's not like really rigid that okay, memang have to use that one specific logo, cannot change. Since I cannot pronounce that word. Consistency is the key, obviously, but you have to know, also learn about you have to also be adaptive with things, but at the same time keep it neat lah. Okay, and also when it comes to color, maybe you have more than one brand color, you can also add one. Maybe I have like, oh, color orange pula, red color juga. Maybe I have like this specific gray color for my brand. You can keep on adding that, okay, under that colors. And font, same goes to font. Maybe you have more than one font, you can keep on adding that. And then down there you can see themes, right? Change the look and feel of your projects. This is interesting. Remember what I mentioned, you have like Spark post, Spark page, and also Spark videos. Over here, this is the place where you guys can adjust how your page gonna looks like. So under themes, you can see we have page and we also have videos. Okay, so example, you want to adjust your page, you can just click on this medium edit. So they're gonna give you example of how your page, your Spark page gonna looks like if you guys creating the page under this brand. When it comes to brand, right, before this, I think when they first start introducing the Adobe Spark, you can only just add on one brand. But right now, maybe you have a lot of business, you know, like business baju, business kasut, business, I don't know, have a lot of things lah, cookies. So you have a lot of business and with a lot of different kind of branding names. So you can add more than one brand under one profile, one Adobe profile lah. So which is easier. So seorang handle cookies brand, nama dia Krab Crew, I don't know, like oh sedap, I don't know, whatever. You can have that. Dulu they had just a specific for one, I think one brand, but now they have more than one brand, so which is cool. So here under this page, Spark page, you can adjust a title. Whenever you click any of the elements inside of this Spark page, it's very hard for me to pronounce PRK. And then on this under style and subtitle, you guys can see, oh, I don't like the way the title, so you boleh tukar. So you can always keep on changing that. You don't like the color, change. I don't like the subtitle text, change. You can keep on doing that. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do under this one thing. All right, and then you can go down there. We have, this is like your paragraph text that you're gonna use for your paragraph. This is how your buttons gonna look like. You don't like that square buttons, change. You can keep on doing that. I want to make it like red so people can see it. Text, make it white. Where's my white? Here. You can do that. You can do whatever you want by just clicking on that specific things. This the example. The pictures, they're gonna look like, maybe you want to have slightly like, you know, a border, white border, and also some shadows at the back. Before this example, if you want to add this image, you have to do it like siap-siap in Photoshop. Oh, I nak letak style like we have a border and also the shadow. So you have to edit the image exactly in the Photoshop together with the border and also the shadow. But right now you don't have to do that. You can just simply apply the styling into this page, and whatever picture that you insert or masukkan, they will have that border and what do we call shadow. So it's super cool. Okay, and of course you can add caption, whatever lah. Here your quotes, all of this you guys can keep on changing that. yeah, it's the same thing here, here, all of this. This one is under code, so maybe you want to have this kind of things. Macam tu ke, macam ni ke. Oh, maybe I like this one. Tak style. Nampak lah macam code sikit. Okay, I want to use this one. So we want to change the color, want to change the shape, maybe you want to have red. I don't know. I'm just keep on changing stuff over here. So whatever changes that you did, right? Spark will keep on automatically changing it for you. So in case you just like got distracted or suddenly like power shut down or whatsoever, you don't have to worry because everything is in the cloud. That's why whenever you sign in using your own Adobe ID, it will be always automatically save inside, because you are not opening any software. There is no Spark software, not like Photoshop, not like Illustrator, where you have to download the software and open that software and have to go to file and save as in order for you to save that project file. When it comes to Spark, everything is in the cloud, everything is in the server, everything is like online. So whatever changes that you did, same like you did on the Google Drive, Google Form, Google Notes, it will be like automatically saved in split second, so which is very easy. Okay, so once you have all of that changes, you can just press done. So that's the look for your example for your page. And if you want to do for your videos, you can also do that. Click edit. But when it comes to video, you're gonna take some time go because like not load kan. Video punya asset maybe can be slightly bigger lah, I would say. Alright, and then under here you can see make this theme yours. This actually, remember when I mentioned like when it comes to videos that you're gonna create in the inside of the Spark video, you it's like a still images, but it's just like animate secara random or based on how you wanna animate that still image. It's not like you can do video editing. It's just like you compile the images, the montage to make it like a montage, and then to make it a video. That's all. So maybe this is the first you know, your color, primary color background, you can change over there. You don't like the font, you can have it. Maybe your primary color is red, you can have that. So it will keep on changing across all of your videos vibe. So here you can add content over photos, video, all of this. But technically they are just like showing how your video is gonna looks like whenever you add on the image and stuff. So font is here, but I don't think you can. I think the font is alright, so I'm just gonna click done. As I mentioned, I'm not gonna be focusing on more on that. We're just gonna focus more on the post instead. Alright, so go back here. Alright, so we have the logos, color and font, and then we have page and also videos. If you want to add more styling, you can have that. Technically this light, medium and dark is just like variation of that macam this one is like for the page. Maybe you want to have a light punya vibe, then you will have this kind of color which is all white belakang. Tapi kalau you nak guna medium punya vibe, they're gonna use your brand color. Or if you want to have a dark mode kind of things, they're gonna use this color instead. So you can like, this is the same thing, but you can keep on having different vibe based on how you want to create it. And of course you can keep on adding on the new things, a new like styling if you want. Maybe you want to have like combination of light and medium. Some of it you can see white, some of it you can see what do we call like orange thingy. So it's up to you. Okay, so and then down there you can see personalize how your logo and tagline gonna display. This one is actually example for your outro, for your header, for your page can they have like header down there, normally like a header or footer, so you can actually adjust how your logo gonna looks like. Example, this one is gonna be at the top of your page like this. Copycat, it depends on how you want to do it. So you can also adjust it for your logo, for your stamp, which is also for your outro, for your videos. It's very easy. So I'm gonna go back to this main place. So as I mentioned, you can add more than one brand, so you can keep on adding that. And then inside of this project, okay, this is where you guys can create your project stuff. So example, if you wanna like, here is like one example that I did. I think this is a random post. So if you go in the plus icon here, you can actually create a project from your templates, meaning you can have your own templates and then keep on using that. You can create like a flyer project if you're going to use a flyer or Instagram story or Instagram post. Maybe let's try to go with the Instagram story. Let's try to create that. Ding, ding. Okay, so we have Instagram story. So what are we selling again? Copycat? Is it like copy? Should I like find templates from copy? What's happening? Sorry, I lost my template just now. There's a lot of waiting time here. If you guys have any questions, you guys can just like tanya. And this is where you guys can see the pricing. Alalang kat sini, I'm just gonna drop the link if you guys want to check out the pricing. It's free for 30 days, and you guys will have like all the features. And one thing, example, if you guys like still new, you wanna create your own logo, this is the place. Actually, we have Adobe Spark Logo Maker. You boleh create your own logo maker over here. So kat sini is actually my logo maker. You guys can tekan create your own logo now. You tekan situ. Then dia orang akan tanya some of the questions that related to your business. Okay, I'm having a baking business. It is called Copycat. And my slogan is sedapnya. I don't think they can detect lah what is sedapnya. So let's just see tasty. Tasty I don't know. Let's do that. UMPH, right? Okay, let's do that. So you can have this, and they're gonna ask like choosing your style. I wanna have decorative style because I'm very chill kind of person. So search for the free icons. Baking. Oh, I like this one. So this is cute. This one also cute. This is like eggs. Which one should I use? Should we go with this one or should we go with this one? I like this one. This one. Okay, go next. I'm just like somewhere waiting for this thing, which is I don't know how long it's gonna take. And then here they're gonna give you some example of how your logo that you wanna have. Like you're gonna have like this copycat. This one looks very like coffee kind of cafe kind of vibe. This one also looks like a nice one. I like this one. I like this one as well. So they have like some sample that you guys can try, and maybe we can go with this one. This one is cute. This one also cute. Okay, and then tasty Okay, help me out guys here. Which one that we should go with? Should we go with this one? I like this one. I like this one. I think this K is nice. It's also very simple and very direct. Copycat, tasty. This one is also nice. Let's use the icon. I like this one. Let's go with that. So nice choice. You can like download or customize more. Let's try to customize more. Hang tight, we're saving your logo to Adobe Spark. So technically, thanks for your logo is safe. Continue on to customize it further. So you can go there. So you guys can still play with this logo. Maybe you want to choose a specific image. Maybe you have a specific image. You can just simply choose image and upload your photos here. I don't have any specific image right now, because I already like apply the icon here, like this one is my image. But if you have a specific one, maybe you have your own designed, you know, just apply over there, and it's going to be applied right here. Find free photos. If you don't have one, you can use Adobe Stock or maybe Lightroom or connect to Dropbox. I use Dropbox a lot in most of my online storage because I think it's easier for me to send over files to people. The color, if you don't like it, you can keep on changing it. You want to have like that color, also can, you know, you can keep on play with it. You don't like the whole background color, you want to have this color instead, you can also do that. So it is still like customizable. And how to quickly select and reorder elements. So you can see when you click, they have like kind of like a layering kind of things, but it's not actually layers, but it's kind of like layers. Honestly, I like the the design that they have here is like so neat. This is nice. Like normally when you see layering inside of the like Adobe application, it's like very opeta, you know, like square and like very ugly. But this is like so cantik. The fact that they susun macam ni is very like intuitive and interactive. Interactive. But I don't have to do layering because technically none of my design is like overlapping, so it's fine. That's cool. I like it. And then you can download if you want to save it, meaning okay, I'm gonna save it JPEG or PNG, PDF. You can do that. I think example, because you are creating your new logo that you're gonna use a lot in many places, so I think if you save in the PDF will be better, because you can like simply send it over for printing baju ke apa panggil, apron ke, topi ke, I don't know, anything lah that you want to do. You can just simply download and then you can pick background type, solid color, transparent or transparent PNG. Let's go with solid color, so you'll be like saved over there and you get that. So that's like your first logo. Maybe you want to share it to people, you can also share and to people and us, or you want to make a template or send to Google Drive, also you can bunch of stuff with your logo. So that's the thing that I like about Spark, is because it's like, why is it still like cleaning up? Okay, so technically if you don't have a logo, you can go to Spark logo and create your own logo. And when it comes, that one is logo, right? And one more is they also have Adobe Font. Maybe you guys like not sure with what kind of fonts that you want to use, you can browse Adobe Font as well. So under this Adobe Font, you guys can just like, I don't know, like search font for baking. Let's do that. So they're gonna give like sample that people use for baking or whatsoever, or maybe if you have a specific for designers font or whatsoever, you guys can just like find it. They have this one is actually by designer's name, if you have any, or if you have a specific font like Bebas new. So this is all under Adobe Font that you guys can use. And I think this one also comes together with the subscription. But they are free font, but they are font that actually under license, so you have to go through and read the license as well to see whether you can use it for commercial or it's just only for your own usage. And if you cannot find a font that you like inside of the Adobe fonts, you can also go to this Google Font, Google Font. They have it here. I'm just dropping you guys a bunch of links that you guys can go back to. So we have that. So under Adobe Font pula, Google Font, there's a bunch more macam-macam that you guys can find here. Just cari je whatever that you want. Maybe you like this one, I don't know. And you can see the sample glyphs, and you can also change the sizing just to see, or if it's like bigger, will it look nice, or if you have contoh like tasty you want to see how it's gonna look like if you're gonna use it for your slogan, all of that. And down there you can see the licensing about the font. This one are licensed under open font license. You can use them freely in your product, in your project, print or digital, commercial or otherwise. This isn't legal advice. Please consider consulting a lawyer and see the full license for all the details. So technically, if you guys just gonna use for a normal project, should be fine. But if you guys gonna use it for your clients that pays you like thousands with a big project, it's always advisable for you to check back on the licensing. Maybe they have a specific terms and condition. How can you use it? I mean, it's true that they allows you to use under commercial, but to what extent? Because commercial can be like huge, you know, like they have specific level. So maybe you guys can just like drop an email to these designers and ask about it if you guys can fully use that font for specific project and stuff. But by default, it's actually free for people to use it. Okay, this kind of thing is very important when it comes to licensing. Licensing is not just for font, for graphic that you're gonna use. For the color is fine. Color don't have any license because it's just like hex code. But license for Pantone may be different because that's very specific. So license for font, for images, for anything graphic lah, logo ke, anything that like visual or whatsoever graphic, you need to have proper license if you are taking it from other people, or you nak pakai orang lain punya. That one's very important for you to get to have the proper rights to use that thing lah. You cannot just simply, because like, oh, it's here, it's free, I can just simply drag and drop and use it. There are sometimes you have to check on the license, because remember, when you want to do it for commercializing, to sell your stuff, to sell your product involving money, it is always good to check on the free things that you guys are using, just making sure that it is actually free. If not, you boleh dapat kena sue or legal punya action lah, macam tu. Okay, so go back to this one. I'm like, okay, what's happening with our project right now? Go back to here. So that's the place. We're just gonna go with, let's create a new just now Instagram story. I'm gonna go back. So let's find from our templates over here, maybe we can find such a baking template, and let's see, which one should I repick? Let's go with, I think like this one. Let's go with this one. So create from this template. So we have like picture, we have a specific, we have a solid color, and also we have background. Background plus font. Okay, we have these elements, so you can add your text over here if you want. Contoh kat sini, I nak tambah. Here lah you can add. If you don't want it, then just like delete it. If you wanna use the same text, you can like click on the text and say that, come and bake with me. Come and bake apa? Bake with me. Gitu. Lepas tu, example, if you don't like the text, the font, go here, pick the font, pick other fonts, whatever that you like lah. Tak nak. Maybe I can use this one. I think come and bake tu kan, kita letak simbol better kot. Tak nak font tak cantik. Boleh lah. I main letak je tau. Lepas tu, and then bawah ni, of course, you can add on whatever that you want. Maybe you can see like, learn and then maybe you want to add like macam, oh, WhatsApp here. Contoh macam tu kan. So click on add your text and say here, for more information, for more info, Allah, MOO, for more info, letaklah call WhatsApp. Let's do that. WhatsApp 013457889. Okay, and then you can adjust the size, of course, here, and also here, also the size where you can adjust your font. You can make your paragraph to memanjang ke. It's very easy for you to just like drag and drop stuff. Macam tu. Okay. Lepas tu, here you guys can play with the colors. We have that. So this actually under, if you are like creating under one brand, example my own brand Lifetime project, so you can see it's going to suggest my brand color here if you want to use it. So dia akan shuffle tau. I like this shuffle thingy. You macam tekan, dia akan macam shuffle ikut color yang berkaitan with our brand. So you takkan lari lah. You will not be lari from your brand color, which is good. Maybe we can do okay. And then animation, if you have one, you can also put like text animation like that, because I think Facebook Instagram story boleh kan macam as a video or GIF. I mean, GIF, can they do GIF? No, this has to be a video if you wanna, or live photo you can. So you can have that, or you wanna have like a dynamic, whatever. So you can pick lah how your text gonna be. Fade in, like that. Color shuffle. There's a bunch of functions that you can play with. Photo animation. Let's go with that. Ta-da! Masih ni keluar. You know, macam tu. Zoom out or zoom in. You can do that. You don't have to play with the keyframes. You don't have to play with effects. Just like click and apply. Okay, I like that. And a background, you want to have like a border background. Move content with the background. Like that. Maybe some of you suka macam have, you know, like a black ke apa ke. So you can play with that color. Resizing. Maybe you did mula you buat for posting, and then you say you're gonna use the same poster for what do we call a story, so you don't have to macam like have 3 different kind of piece. Just like simply this one, click download yang ni, so siap one thing for poster, and then for story download yang ni, easy. Okay kan, template ada dah rupa macam tu. Macam mana nak bertambah corak-corak kat background belakang tu? Okay, good question. So example, if you want to add on more stuff, you can actually go to text, photo. If you want to have like macam corak, photo, you can go here. Dust effect, spiral ke? Just go to photo here and upload the image. If you have any dust effect or spiral. And then just, dia akan apply dekat dalam gambar ni lah. Contoh, find free photos, let's see. Spiral. Tapi ni dia akan jadi macam like actual spiral lah. Tapi I think if you find yang the one that you jumpa, mesti dia akan jadi transparent background kan. So you can just like add on kat situ. Design asset over here. Icon, one thing you can just add on any icon that you want. Like that. Okay. Why it's not adding? Oh, sorry, tambah 2. So just add on and you can just reposition and resize it. Contoh like you want to add any icon. Design asset here, contoh, this is the one that you can add lah. I don't know what is that. Is that what? Tiba benda ni. That you wanna add texture, overlay. Let's go with texture. Macam ni, you can add, I don't know, spiral thingy. If you want. See? So benda ni kan, remember when I mentioned that you can also have layout bawah tu kan? So layout pula, you punya apa panggil, layering. So you have that kan, tapi of course it's covering. So you can go to your layers down there and rearrange balik je, so that it's not covering your images. So everything is very like drag and drop kind of things. So you can have that. The one is under design asset texture. They have a lot, and I think if you have your own, I think you can just simply add it design asset. But no, I think this one is already made lah. Kalau you nak tambah you punya own, you have to go to photo, upload your own, and you have to make sure gambar tu transparent in order for you to add it dekat atas tu. Kalau yang ni memang dah ready made kat sini. Gitu. And I like the fact that dia macam tak pecah tau, because your design asset tu memang is like for this piece already. So example, kalau sometimes you pakai Photoshop pun, you have to make sure dia tak pecah lah, apalah, you know, there's a bunch of rules over there. Okay, background here, macam-macam lah you boleh add. Seasonal, access for baking. Tak cantik lah background dia, tak nak. I'm gonna stick to this one. Tiba ada benda ni. Okay, logos, if you want to add logo kat you punya gambar, contoh my primary logo. So because this one I created under ALP punya brand, not under our copycat just now. I pun nak tekan. Where's my logo? I cannot see it. Where is it? Hello, mana logo dia? Oh, kat atas ni. Tak nampak. Logonya kecil. Tapi nantilah logo tu pula macam, of course lah, kalau you have like more than one logo color, boleh pilih lah you punya logo. But just now I tak add a lot of logo pun for ALP, that's why. So that's how you do it lah. Libraries, you can have your own libraries. One thing about like Adobe, whenever you sign in, you also gonna have a bunch of libraries like 100 GB or 20 GB based on subscription that you have. So you will access your libraries from here as well. Your LP, whatever, you can have that. So it's very simple. I like it. So now once you're done with your design, you can just simply click download, and again you can download. Example, this one is a video, isn't it? Is it a video? Oh, because there's an animation. Yes. So if there's animation, you can download the videos, or you want to have only a gambar. So you can have options lah. MP4, tapi only for 720 punya Ni je, which is like HD, dia tak full HD. But I think should be fine lah for stories kan. So you can download your piece over here and start downloading. Start download. Maybe video lama sikit kot. Lama pula. Macam tu lah. And then you can also share your stuff. If you click share, you boleh share with people. And also can share direct to any of your account lah. Let's see. I think can share to Google Drive. So here you can see send to Google Drive, make a template. Maybe you want to keep on using the same template all over again. Can make it or invite or publish. So if you go to publish, you can pick lah. You nak publish ke mana? Twitter, Classroom, all of these links. You can have that lah. Whatever. So let's just open our folders. Yes, we have that. Tapi of course lah, I think music kan, if you want to use music, then you can edit under like Spark videos and they're gonna give you options to play with the music and stuff. That's all. Okay? That was design, right? Oh, this one's under variation. That's nice. You know what, one thing about having a lot of options, right? I tend to like keep on changing it. In the end, I'm gonna come up with like a bunch of options, you know. Crazy. All right, so I guess that's all for our Spark introduction. I think if you wanna go deeper with that, you can always explore Spark posts, Spark videos, also Spark page. We don't get the chance to play with the Spark videos or page yet. We just like try to play around with the play with the Spark post. But I think it's very, very berguna, honestly. If you guys like, you know, like do your stuff for your brand, like, oh, hari-hari you have to create content, you don't have to do design, you don't have to learn all of this like professionals or very high-end software to just create this. It's very simple. I know some of you guys maybe use Canva a lot, but I think you guys are just like missing out a lot also when it comes to Spark posts, because it's like integrate everywhere. Canva maybe is like, I think maybe they have also video tapi tak tahu nak pergi tahu. Banyak question tapi lagi tak tahu nak pergi tahu. Okay, it's fine. Amy, you can just drop by dekat I punya Instagram or ask questions over there. I'm really active kat situ, or I don't know, like drop me a DM or whatever. I will try my best to answer your questions, and I think, I don't know, like drop me anything that you want to ask about. Okay? Boleh? So yeah, I think you guys, I kind of like really like the Spark thingy, because I think as a designer I have more options. It's not just very rigid to just like using the same thing. I can add my own stuff, I can adjust my own stuff, I can still keep it standardized and also consistent, which is I like the most, and also it's keep on producing a high-end product. I don't have to think about, you know, resolutions, pecah ke, kalau I drag ke, kalau I tarikkan ke, resolution dia lari ke apa, because they have all this template based on where you wanna like post it, which is super useful. You can also print right away from this thing. You don't have to think about whether it's gonna pecah or not, because they actually created for that. So it's very cool, honestly, and trust me, they're gonna keep on updating this stuff, because I can see there's a lot of updates and improvements since I first using it. So I think it's gonna keep on getting better, because I know people gonna keep on using this, and you guys need this like on point. All right, so yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys can drop by in my Instagram or Twitter, but I think I active on Instagram a lot. So I guess that's all from me tonight. I hope you guys enjoy the FB Live for tonight. And I hope you can come back later, or I don't know, whenever, to just continue with different things. Maybe you can create videos or Spark page pula next time. All right, so that's all from me. Again, my name is Najla. Thank you so much for watching this live, and also thank you so much Cebu Digital Hub for inviting me all over again. I know you guys like my safe place or my comfort place. Like, I feel like, oh, I always excited to just like, you know, doing a live stream with you guys, for you guys. Kind of cool. All right, so that's all, guys. Have a good night, have a good weekend. We still have another day tomorrow, Sunday, which is, I don't know, like I'm just like gonna like take a rest and relax, I guess, and play with my cats. Alright, so that's all guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in our next FB Live. Alright, Assalamualaikum.